Well, this is what about $600 worth of stuff looks like to do decor. I bought 2 of these Besta frames that are going to act like risers, and then I bought 4 of the Detolf glass door cabinets. The cabinets run 70 bucks a piece, and the frame runs 50 bucks a piece. So that totaled $540 something dollars. For each case, which I'll have 4, this is 25 bucks a pop. I'm hoping that this will light up each shelf, if you will, and provide good lighting. These are all linkable, so that's 100 bucks. Also went back to Home Depot, bought 4 more rails. They're tucked into one another. But then that will give me what I need to be able to run more rails. Right now I've got 3 rails in total. These will hold 8 comics per rail, and these are 70-inch one-piece Rubbermaid rails. You can buy these at Home Depot for 10 bucks. I'm also I bought the bracket. This is a 2-inch bracket. The 2-inch bracket gives me, you know, some of the ability to lean the comic against the wall, so it's not easily tipped over. These are 8 by let's see. These are number 8 half-inch screws or bolt and nuts, and then I actually got into the stud on this side, and then the rest of these are going to be anchored. I use 75-pound anchors. So this is part 2 of the building of the man cave, and I spent about 600 bucks tonight to run the other 2 lines, put a small like desktop deal right here. It's not going to be a desk per se, but it'll be probably where I shoot my videos at. So I'll have that, and then also I'll have 2 display cases right here, and then another 2 display cases on the other side. I don't have my TV moved in here yet, but it is coming. I've also got to do some lighting. I need to do track lighting around the walls to be able to see everything a little bit more clearly. Right now my track lighting is this. Beautiful track lighting. Woo! So anyways, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So it's time to get cracking, I guess. Okay, so here is the Besta. This was really easy to put together. Was not hard at all. So I didn't do any drawers or anything on it. I just wanted to leave it open just in case I wanted to put anything on display, you know, down in the bottom. But again, that's one of the Bestas, and I gave out that number for it earlier. So now I'm going to construct a case, and from everything I've heard, those are not easy. So about to get cracking. This joker right here can be a little bit trying, okay? This is the Detolf. I don't know what it's called. Something like that. Anyways, the base is really easy to put together. Just run these rods down in there. But very important, these 2 different directional pieces here. It's really good to read the directions and see how the hell they go. It's very, very important, because if you put them on backwards, it throws all the things off, especially fitting your glass right down here in the lines and whatnot, you know. So this one's been a little bit more trying, but we about got it wrapped up. Okay, so here it is together. This one was trying because it's the first one I've ever put together, and I haven't put the shelves in yet. I'm going to try to run my lights and see what those look like. I think it'll be a lot easier to put them together, but they just have a magnet on them. Boom. So anyways, I'm going to try to start running the lights. Okay, so this is what they look like with the lights in. This is just the one I've done so far. I will go in here and I'll clean up all this wiring and everything. I was just trying to get myself an idea of exactly what I'm looking at. And this will, I mean, I have no lights on right now beside the ones in these. Once I have another one sitting right here beside it as well, I believe it will really light up pretty well. So the next time, it's already midnight here, so I've worked on these now for the stand and this for somewhere around a couple hours. So the rest of these should be a lot easier to put together because now I know what I'm doing. But I'll just come in, you know, and put these. This is just set on the top, but I'll end up putting it up under here, you know, up under here and whatnot. And I think it'll end up looking pretty good. I'll see if I have a figure real quick to put in here. Hold on a second. Okay, so just to use this as an example, this is my Joe Kubert signed Hawkman. So let's see what that looks like on the second shelf, if you will. I think that'll look pretty good. I think that will work. Pretty cool. Okay, I may have lied. I have flown through putting this one together. So once you put one together, it really becomes easy to start putting the others together. So all I gotta do is put the door on and the shelves, which is easy peasy. It's running the wiring that's gonna be the toughest part. So I will be done after this one. Done for the night. Okay, so there's the second case lit up. The wiring just looks like a rat's nest, but that'll all be cleaned away. I'll probably try to hide the wiring with one of those channels or whatever that runs down the backside. But yeah, I think that'll be lit up fairly well. I'll just have to be probably strategic with how I wouldn't want to stick anything that was like super big up here. The bigger items will probably go down at the bottom. That way, as much light as possible is filtering down through. But yeah, it's coming along. But that wiring is, that's tacky looking. Okay, so I've been working a little bit today. I got my TV put in. Got one other case that started. But I've been working on this case. Golly, I need to clean these. I've just been working on some of the wiring, getting the wiring somewhat decent looking. Got my Nintendo Switch on display. So, pretty cool. I think this will work. I just have some more tidying up to do to the wiring, and should be good to go. Got my surround sound installed today as well as the old 70-inch TV. So tired. My body's weary.